The long-awaited debut is finally here. We finally got to see 1. Ardon Jashari in a Milan top. 2. Ardon Jashari play for Milan. And 3. How Allegri wants to utilise Ardon Jashari. Now, fair enough. The game against Leeds today, which ended 1-1, in case you didn't know, it ended 1-1. It was more of a rotational game. It was more of some of the fringe players to get their fitness up for Allegri to show us all how he wants to utilise Ardon Jashari and what Ardon Jashari can bring to this team. And I feel like it's an opportunity for him to familiarise himself with his teammates, just get up to date with things because the Serie A campaign is fast approaching. Now, did Ardon Jashari impress you? I feel like you're going to say yes, because he impressed me. And I genuinely feel like that performance highlighted to me why Milan chased him for over a month, what this dude can bring, and why this Milan team, 1 game a week, very similar to Napoli last year, 1 game a week Milan might actually shock everybody in the Serie A this year. Now, before everything, I just want to say a massive thank you from me to you guys. You guys, this whole summer have been smashing it with the Milan content. You guys have been showing me more love than Romeo showed Juliet. Okay, so it's a massive thank you from me. If you're new, make sure to like, subscribe, engage in the comments. Let's get into it. So, I feel like Allegri, it's a rotational game. There was a lot of chopping and changing. A lot of players that haven't really played much in pre-season. We saw 2 different formations, but Ardon Jashari remained in the same spot in the first half and in the second half. In the first half, Allegri 5-2-3. And you can see Jashari in that double pivot in midfield on the left-hand side. I want you to remember that. On the left-hand side of midfield. In the second half, Allegri went 4-2-3-1. Now, I've already credited Allegri for this preseason and said he's shown that tactical ability. You could see, like, he's walked in and said, these are the ideas that I've got up my sleeve. Okay, not in my head. These are the ideas that I've got up my sleeve. But I don't know which one suits you guys best. So, you know what? Let's do 4-3-3. Let's do 4-2-3-1. Let's do 5-4-1. Let's do 5-2-3. Let's do 5-3-2. Let's do them all. I will be the judge and I will see which formation suits my players the most. Today, we saw the 5-2-3 and we saw the 4-2-3-1. But how did Ardon Jashari perform in this? Number 1, Ardon Jashari was the deep lying playmaker. You could see he was always the one dropping deep, receiving it from Pavlovic. The first thing that caught my eye is his wide range of passing. I've always looked at him from what I've seen of Club Brugge as this dynamic box-to-box. Give me the ball, I'm going to carry it and this and that. Today, he just looked like a ball distributor. Like, it genuinely felt like I was watching Richie. And the thing is, when Richie came onto the pitch, there was that one pass that Richie made. Oh, if only I could use footage. If only I could use footage. But anyway, this is the Ardon Jashari video. Came on. There's something like aesthetically pleasing about the way he connects with the football. Like, he had a few nice passes and I was just sat like, him? With Richie? With Modric? With Leao? With Pulisic? Jimenez? It's looking good. It's looking really, really, really good. But yeah, I feel like his passing definitely caught me by surprise. He's comfortable. So the first thing that impressed me was his passing. Another thing is, you could see he's building a bond. It might be early, but you could see he's building a bond with Estupiñán. Now, I've gone in and looked at the numbers, okay? Estupiñán passed the ball to Jashari 9 times. Jashari passed the ball to Estupiñán 8 times. No player, no 2 players on the pitch, whether they came off the bench, whether it's the Leeds players that played the entire 90 minute, no 2 players on the pitch passed the ball to one another more than Estupiñán and Jashari. And you could see there's an understanding. You could see there's a bond. Like, there were a few times in the final third where as soon as Jashari gets the ball, Estupiñán knows, I'm going. That is a level of trust. Like, think about it. When you play football, sometimes, like, come on. We're all dudes that have played football before. How many times do you play football with your friends? 5-a-side, 7-a-side, 11-a-side. And when one of your friends has the ball, you know, don't even run. Don't even run. Because he won't find you. You also know when one of my other friends has the ball, I'm running. Because he has that technical ability to find me. And you could see Estupiñán, whenever Jashari had the ball, he went. He always felt comfortable to give and go with him. And I feel like I mentioned to you guys, in the 5-2-3, Jashari on the left side of that midfield, him and Estupiñán were working very well with one another. I don't know, maybe it's like a little bond that they've built in training. But this is something that's very important for Allegri, for Milan, for every single one of you guys, because it's always good to have a relationship with the players that you share the same pitch with. Understand one another, strengths, weaknesses, how to play with one another. As long as you've got chemistry, this team will grow. That was one thing that definitely caught my eye. The second thing is, let's just say this dude is no Snorlax. He's no slouch. Like, he gets stuck in. He's not the biggest. He doesn't look the strongest, but he genuinely gets stuck in. He reminded me so much. It's going to sound crazy, but he reminded me so much of Tonali. Like, everything about him, like, there's fight, there's hunger, there's commitment. If he loses the ball, he makes sure to get it back. If he can't get it back, he will stop the opposition from making a progressive pass. A few times he lost the ball and you could see he puts his body on the line. A few times he just comes out of nowhere with a tackle in behind the Leeds player. Like, he's not one of those just technical midfielders. Like, oh, he can dribble. Oh, he's good on the eye. No, 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 no. And I mentioned this in one of my videos about him. Technically, he's very good. But physically, he imposes himself. Like, physically, he makes his presence felt. Don't forget about me. I'm on the pitch. Who are you? What's your name? Ardon Yashari. And the third thing which caught my eyes is he's very press resistant. Now, him being the regista in this game, him being that deep lying playmaker, the player that was always dropping deep, picking it up from Estupinian, from Pavlovic, from Gabbia. He's coming up against the Leeds team where they press high. This is a Leeds team that they deploy the high press. When you're the deep lying playmaker and you're always receiving the ball with your back to goal, there's going to be a lot of pressure applied on you. And the problem is, you're being pressured in your own defensive area. So if you lose the ball, you've put your defensive teammates in a lot of trouble. The one thing about him, he was very comfortable. And I'll be honest with you guys, I always bang on about this, like whatever type of football content I make. Pass selection. Just because you found your teammate doesn't mean you found the correct teammate. And it doesn't mean you haven't put your teammate in trouble. So many times people look at it and say, yeah, he made the successful 20-yard pass. No, it was the wrong pass. Because even though it found his teammate is now in trouble. And if his teammate loses the ball, you don't blame the person who lost the ball. You blame the person that passed him the ball because it was the wrong pass selection. A few times, like today, he got the ball. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, you're in trouble. You've got 2 to 3 players on you. Technical ability, physical ability. You could see he's very experienced for somebody of his age. He's comfortable in those tight areas. The thing I loved about him is you could see he scans the pitch quickly. As soon as he gets the ball, okay, someone's coming from the left, someone's coming from the right. I've already scanned behind me. I know there's a teammate backwards to the right of me. Here, take this back heel. I loved it. And it genuinely helps Milan so much playing out of the back. Because when you look at him overall, he can carry, he can pass. Richie can carry and can pass. Luka Modric can do it all. Then when you add in like the combination of people like Jimenez, people like Estupinian that will pick up the ball from deep and carry it as fullbacks, Rafa Leao dropping deep, Pulisic inverting. Like, as much as this is a very physical Milan team, we could actually turn around and say Milan this summer, rather than just focusing on physical ability, they've also focused on raising the technical ceiling of this team. Luka Modric raises the technical ceiling. Richie raises the technical ceiling. Yashari raises the technical ceiling. Then they've got themselves attackers that are all physically gifted. I'm going to keep saying this. This Milan summer transfer window is going to shock so many people. And you know what? I might even give you guys a spoiler from one of my Serie A predictions video. I wouldn't be surprised if Milan compete for the league this year. I genuinely would not be surprised. Don't underestimate playing one game a week and having a coach like Allegri that knows the Serie A in and out. When everyone else is going to be stressed and worried and managing their players' minutes because they've got Champions League. No, Milan have got 7 days to rest. With that squad, expect a lot of big things. I'm being completely honest with you guys. But yeah, that's what I make of the Ardon Yashari performance. If you're new, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on another one.